Hey everybody, good afternoon. This is Brad coming to you from Belgrade, Serbia, with the Serbian flag in the background. Today we have kind of a new style of video. Usually you see me walking on my channel and everything like that. And today I thought I would do an unboxing video of a product that I really wanted since I left the US. I had some really good kitchen equipment in my apartment in the US that I just gave away when I left. And I was unable to bring it with me, and it was like of the highest quality that you can buy in the US for home use. Almost as good as commercial equipment. Very expensive. I bought everything used secondhand because at the time I just couldn't afford, a $500 or $600 blender and a $400 juicer. So today I think I found something that is very suitable, kind of like the same. Let's see that you've had a high-end blender before. You think a Ninja from Walmart in the US is good, but I had a Vitamix, and that is like the top blender in the US that you can buy. Just hands down it is. There's Blendtec brand as well, but those brands are not available in Indonesia or Thailand or in Serbia. So I've been looking at the stores here very hard, and I just wasn't satisfied with what I found. They do have some very good blenders at Gigatron and at Win-Win, Technomania, stuff like that, but it just wasn't what I wanted. They have a very good Bosch blender for about $230 at Gigatron, but I wanted to go with something that I already knew that was really good. So I went on the website. It's called, I can never pronounce it, but it's called Kupu Gem Progem. I'll put the link below in the video description if you're watching on YouTube. If you're not watching on YouTube and my video's on some other platform, just go to brad.cx/KP Blender. And it'll take you right to the listing on the site, and you can order it cash on delivery. So if you're a non-resident and you have a non-resident Serbian bank account, you can still order products off Kupu Gem Progem by just asking the seller to send it via posta, cash on delivery. Also, if you use Google Translate, it really helps a lot as well. When you use Google Translate to communicate with sellers over the internal messaging system on Kupu Gem Progem, use simple words. Don't use slang. Google Translate doesn't translate that well. So just use simple words, know your address, and you definitely need a local phone number. That is like the major requirement, because what happens is the seller will send the product to you, and the mailman will call you when he's ready at your door. He doesn't come and ring the bell usually. So he calls you, and you have to come down and you pay cash to the mailman. And I would recommend the night before your delivery, just get exact change, okay? Don't try to make the mailman, make a lot of change. Sometimes they have change, sometimes they don't. Just have your stuff together and make sure that you have exact change the night prior, because you never know what time the mailman is going to come. In this instance, they came earlier. They came at like 8 a.m. before. I've had them come at 12 or 1 before. So you just don't know. So don't think you're going to have time the day of to pay the mailman. So that's my advice for you foreigners. And so what I bought was something called a Bomba blender. And I actually received it yesterday, and I haven't even opened it today because I wanted to do an unboxing video with you guys. So it's called a Bomba blender, and it was about $120 or something like that. It was really crazy cheap for what it is, I think. I haven't tested it yet, but I think it's going to be good. And it was like $126 delivered, so that includes the COD delivery fee and everything like that. Now the prices might fluctuate a little bit on the listing, you know, depending on how much stock they have or how busy they get. Prices might go up a little bit, but I paid about, I think it was 12,600 dinar delivered to my door for this blender. So let's go ahead and let's take off the shrink wrap and let's check it out. Can't wait to test this blender. I really think it's going to be good. And the seller, now, I want to promote the seller because I think they did an excellent job getting me this blender. And they got it to me for a price that I think was very fair. And they sent it exactly when they said they were sending it, and they communicated well during the sale. So I want to, that's why I'm going to link to their ad on Kupu Gem Project. It's, we don't have like a deal, they're not paying me or anything like that. I just need content for my channel, so I thought I'd do an unboxing. So here we go. Alright, so this is what it looks like. The box is in good condition. It looks great. It looks like just like a Vitamix in the US. Okay, so I think it's going to be the same power. Allegedly, it's 38,000 RPM, and it's about, I think, 1,500 watts with the Euro plug. So this is what it looks like. It comes with an instruction manual. Ooh, a pretty thick instruction manual. Actually, this is a cookbook for how to make drinks. And how to make 40 different types of smoothies. Making smoothies isn't hard. All you have to do is put some stuff in the blender and turn it on. But if you want professional advice, it comes with the blender. And then it comes with a warranty card. And it comes with the stick. And this stick is actually very important. And most blenders don't have this. And it's to push stuff down into the blades. And it's engineered in a way that it never will touch the blades. Alright guys, exciting, exciting, here we go. Oh man, this looks just like my Vitamix did in the US. So here's, wow, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. The blades are a little bit different, but I don't think that will matter. The blades here are kind of like serrated steak knives, and the one in my in the US was more like razor blades, but I'm not going to judge it yet. I think it's going to be good. So this is what it looks like, and then this is the top of it here, and it comes with this this plastic top, and what you do is you unscrew the top and you can remove it, and then you can use this and you install this and you can push it down. But don't run it without this in it or this, because it starts at high speed and it will be like a volcano on your ceiling. I've had that happen before in the US. So it just clearly just goes on in here, and then you put your apples and your yogurt and your pears or whatever you want to put in your bananas, and you just push it down like that. And as you can see, there's a good maybe 2 inches of space, so it will never touch the blades. So that's good. Let's put this back on. I'm so excited, guys. I bought some stuff today at the store for this, and then it comes with the base unit. And this base unit looks exactly and it feels exactly like my Vitamix in the US. Man, am I excited about this. I tried to find one of these in Thailand and it was impossible. So, but had I even brought my Vitamix from the US, it only runs on 110 or 115 volts, and it's 220 over here, and it's not auto switching, and it wouldn't be compatible anyways. So if you're watching this, don't bring your blender or kitchen appliances from the US, because they won't be compatible with the power. A lot of electronic devices will auto switch, but kitchen appliances with motors will not. So yeah, this looks exactly like my Vitamix, and the Vitamix is very expensive in the US new. So I'm very happy to have gotten this for about $126 or 12,600 dinar delivered. And I think it's a really good deal. And so when you put it on the base here, you put it on the base, you hold the top down and you start it at low speed, and you can kick it up to high speed. And then if something gets stuck, all you have to do is unscrew this and push this down, and there you go. So let's go into the kitchen and let's try this stuff out. Actually, I'm really excited. I'll see you guys in the kitchen. One, two, three. Alright guys, so I got the blender set up, plugged in, and I have it full of water. I like to test the blenders with water first, just in case anything happens. The water will keep anything trapped inside. So let's go ahead and let's try the blender. So we're going to turn it all the way to low. We're going to turn it on, hold the top. Yeah, this definitely sounds like a Vitamix. Very expensive blender. And this is at the lowest speed, so let's go and try it at the highest speed. Oh yeah. It's so powerful, it's pushing the water up out the top. And this lid, it seals, so it has to have a lot of air pressure in there for it to leak out. So it did a very good job. It passed the first test. Now let's go and let's make a smoothie with a whole orange, one pear chopped up with the skin on it, and 2 bananas. I'm going to put some yogurt, and I'm going to put some milk in there to have some less thickness to the smoothie, so you can actually drink it like through a straw. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Alright, now I got the blender emptied out, so let's go ahead and let's start adding our ingredients. Our orange and our pears. I like pears a lot because they sweeten the drink a lot, as do bananas. Fun fact about bananas is that you cannot juice them, you can only blend them. So if you want bananas in your juice and you're making a juice with a juicer is a lot different than a blender, because a juicer removes all the fiber material and only leaves the micronutrients and the juice behind, and it takes away all the fiber. So bananas really don't have any juice inside of them, so you have to juice a juice and then add it to a blender and then put bananas in if you want bananas in your juice. But we're not doing that today, we're only using the blender, which is good enough. So we're going to add 2 bananas. I'm going to add the yogurt first. Oh, last pear. I'm going to add the shake up the yogurt. I got this from Shop and Go. I'm not going to add too much, just guys, this doesn't have to be rocket science. It's just you add whatever you think you need to the mix, just until you think it's going to be good. So we're going to add some milk now. And just in case that you don't have milk or anything like that, you can also add water, that's fine. Just don't add too much at first. So we're going to start the blender again on low speed. We're going to see how this puppy blends. Everything just instantly. This is on low speed. I like to keep it blending for about 60 seconds. And then I like to push this down. Oh, this is... Alright, so the smoothie is done, and let's go ahead and let's try it. The thing about this blender and regular blenders is that this one is much higher speed and it will pulverize everything a lot better. So you won't notice like any grit in your drink. And let's go ahead and let's do our first taste test. I tried to get ice, but they don't sell ice anywhere in Serbia. You have to get it delivered, literally, or go to the gas station. And all the gas stations, they're nowhere near me, so I couldn't get any ice. But this would be a lot better with ice if we put a little bit of ice in it. But there's nothing, it's just like exactly like a juice. There's no grit, there's no pieces. And I heard it fighting with a few pieces as well, but it won. Yeah, you can't taste any particles in here. And that's the difference between a high-speed blender and a blender that you just buy, you know, willy-nilly for 3,000 dinar. So again, this blender was 12,600 delivered to the door. That included the delivery fee. I actually forget how much it was originally, but check the listing, brad.cx/KP blender. Go ahead and see if you want to order one. Go ahead. You can order it cash on delivery from the vendor. And this, like I said before, the reason I'm promoting this specific listing is because it was the only listing that provided this type of value, and also the service was very good as well. So I want to reward them by sending them some business. So if you need a high-speed blender for this hot weather, go ahead and order it from Subotica. That's where it came from, Subotica. So I think I'm going to do more unboxing videos in the future, so I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, 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 and have a great summer.